with a water hose.
Landscaper Narciso Gonzalez unwinds the hose attached to a tank in the back of his white pickup truck. He's in this mid-city neighborhood to water dozens of young trees planted here 3 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna water these bags. I keep the water for season like drip.
The hose goes into the green bag wrapped around the base of the tree. That bag can be filled in minutes, but it takes hours to drain. It allows the fledgling tree a chance to soak up the water before it runs off. Gonzalez delivered water every week the first year after trees were planted here.
On the second year, twice a month. And this year, it's once a month.
Although he does make extra stops during the hottest part of the year. These young trees are part of a CAL FIRE grant to the city of San Diego, a welcome present for the city's official forester, Brian Widenauer. He's in charge of managing the city's urban forest, and he says more new trees are on the way.
We're planning to put in about 1,100 street trees this calendar year. And then in addition to that, up to 400 additional trees in park locations.
The young trees are an important step toward broadening the urban tree canopy, but Widenauer says success won't be reached by adding just small new trees. He also wants to see existing trees get bigger.
Focus in more on our existing large trees to protect them, maintain them better. We did some analysis of our tree canopy cover back in 2015. So we know what areas of the city might need additional tree planting or additional tree maintenance in order to help us get to that goal.
Widenauer has the daunting task of tripling the city's tree canopy in just over a decade. That's important because trees pull carbon out of the air, they cool the urban landscape, and they filter pollution. Trees are also a significant part of the city's plan to reduce the impact of greenhouse gases. And that's why there's a push for more.
So to get from 13 to 35%, yes, it's going to be very challenging. I think that we could do it, but again, we have to be able to focus in on the resources that we think are important and able to get to that goal.
So what does a 35% tree canopy look like? Well, it looks a lot like Balboa Park, which has more than 15,000 trees. But not every city neighborhood enjoys that same environmental benefit. Sophie Wolfram works with the Climate Action Campaign. She's standing on University Avenue in City Heights.
We're looking toward the I-15, and you can see that there is kind of a smattering of trees here and there. And this is where we have the potential to invest in taking care of our existing canopy.
The street has one of the city's busiest bus routes, and she says it's a prime location for both more young trees and bigger older ones. She says using trees to cool this urban heat island will benefit a community that already faces economic challenges. And Wolfram says the clock is ticking.
We've got 1 year to up the tree canopy by 2%. That's a huge feat. And then we have until 2035 to nearly triple the tree canopy or the urban forest in San Diego. So it's going to be a big task.
And she says the only way the city can keep up is to hire extra staff.
We need staff resources just to take care of the existing trees that we have. That's the best and fastest way to grow the canopy. And then we need to plant probably hundreds of thousands, if not more, trees to hit our target.
Wolfram says San Diego hasn't made that commitment yet, and she is sure those aggressive climate goals will be unattainable without it. She says San Diego will have to show some political will, or the climate goals the city set for itself will go unrealized. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.